The building howled, not a scream, but a tortured groan of timber and brick as flames consumed it. Lucifer watched, a detached observer to the inferno. Each flicker of fire cast dancing shadows on his face, a macabre spectacle. He could feel the heat, smell the acrid smoke, hear the desperate cries from within, yet he remained motionless, powerless. He had fallen far, cast out from the heavens for daring to question, to desire more. Now he was Lucifer, the light-bringer shrouded in darkness. The irony wasn't lost on him. Once he had commanded legions of angels. Now he couldn't even save a handful of souls from this fiery demise. He could almost hear their accusations whispered on the wind, carried on the stench of burning flesh. It was his fault, they would say. He was the source of all evil, the architect of their suffering. He had tempted them, led them astray. He scoffed at the thought. They blamed him for their choices, for the darkness that resided in their own hearts. A bitter laugh escaped his lips. They saw only the fallen angel, the devil, who tempted them with whispers of forbidden knowledge and power. They couldn't comprehend the weight of his rebellion, the price he had paid for their so-called free will. He reached for a cigarette, the familiar weight comforting in his hand. Striking a match, he inhaled deeply, the acrid smoke a sharp contrast to the sweet scent of burning wood. The flame danced on the tip of his cigarette, a miniature echo of the inferno raging before him. They called him evil, blamed him for the darkness in the world, but what was evil really? Was it the act of rebellion, of questioning the established order, or was it the blind obedience, the unquestioning acceptance of a flawed system? He had seen the truth, the hypocrisy that festered within the celestial courts. He had dared to challenge it, to offer an alternative, and for that he was branded a traitor, a fallen angel. The cigarette glowed brighter, mirroring the anger that flickered within him. He was tired of the lies, the misinterpretations. He was Lucifer, the light bringer, not some malevolent entity reveling in destruction. He had fallen, yes, but he had not forgotten who he was. He had loved humanity once, believed in their potential, but their capacity for cruelty, for blind faith and self-righteous judgment had disillusioned him. They were quick to judge, to condemn, without understanding the complexities of his rebellion. He exhaled a plume of smoke, watching as it dissipated into the night. He was the scapegoat, the embodiment of their fears and failings, and he was tired of it. He would not be defined by their limited understanding, by their fear-driven narratives. He was Lucifer, and he would carve his own path, even if it meant walking through the fires of their judgment. Scars of a fallen angel. The flames danced higher, casting flickering shadows that stretched and contorted, mimicking the turmoil within him. He remembered the war in heaven, the clash of celestial beings, the agonizing betrayal. He had fought for freedom, for the right to choose, and he had lost. His wings, once a symbol of his celestial nature, were now scorched and broken, a constant reminder of his fall. He had traded his place in the heavens for the freedom to question, to challenge. It was a heavy price to pay, but he had never been one to shy away from a challenge. He flicked the cigarette to the ground, grinding it out with his heel. He had fallen, yes, but he had risen again, stronger, more determined. He was Lucifer, the morning star, and he would not be extinguished.
My lord.
A voice rasped from the shadows. Lucifer turned, his gaze piercing the darkness. Lucifer, Beelzebub, he acknowledged, his voice devoid of inflection. Beelzebub, his most trusted lieutenant, materialized from the shadows, his form shifting like smoke.
The preparations are complete, my lord. They await your command, Lucifer. Good. Let them wait. The night is young, and we have much to discuss.
They vanished into the night, leaving the burning building behind, a testament to the chaos and destruction that seemed to follow them. But this was no ordinary fire. This was a distraction, a prelude to something far more significant. As they moved through the shadows, Lucifer could feel the anticipation thrumming in the air, a palpable tension that spoke of impending change. The world was on the precipice, teetering on the edge of something monumental, and he, Lucifer, the fallen angel, the misunderstood source of all evil, was at the center of it all.